Hey OB, back in the garden today, and we're talking about tomatoes. Tomatoes are a great thing to grow in a garden because they're so much fun to watch. Most people like eating tomatoes and they come in so many varieties. Some are little, some are big. Their tastes are different. Some are super sweet, some are more for cutting, like think of what you put on your hamburger. But no matter what kind of tomato you plant, they all have a few similarities. They're kind of a vine. Most people don't think of a tomato as a vine, but they are. They get really long and they have all these little runners. That is why today I'm going to show you how we're going to plant our tomatoes on this trellis. You guys may have been out to the garden and seen these archways and wondered, well, what are those for? I've shown you our peas. We have some peas growing up one side, but in each of these first beds, here's the one closest to the gate, and there's the one farther from the gate. Those are going to be our tomato gardens. They're not really tomato gardens. This one is a pizza garden, toppings and yummy things that go on a pizza. And that one is going to be a salsa garden. All the ingredients you would need to make salsa. So here are tomatoes. I'm going to leave these out here for you guys to plant in the ground along these trellises. This version is called the early girl. That means that it's going to put out fruit a lot earlier than some other tomatoes. Tomatoes love it hot and they need a lot of hot weather. And this little variety over here, these are called golden nuggets. They're little tiny yellow balls of delicious juiciness. So those are going to be really good on pizza. I'm going to leave these over in the pizza garden. So when we're ready to plant these tomatoes, there's four, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can see how they're already starting to look pretty viney, long and skinny, and they put out these, leaflets on either side. The thing about tomatoes, they don't mind being buried pretty deep. So when you come out here, you can snap off, this one's a little sick anyway, snap off the first 1 or 2 sets of leaves and bury those tomatoes an inch, put their stem under the dirt 1 inch, and they'll be fine. You want to set them close. You want to set them close to the vine or to the wire here so that they can start to climb up. And as they get bigger, we're going to help their leaves grab onto this trellis and grow up and all the way over. The reason we trellis our tomatoes is it helps them stay off the ground so they don't get wet and moldy and diseased. It also makes tomato picking really, really easy because all the fruit is just going to be dangling off this trellis from below, from above. So this summer, if you come and help take care of our garden, you'll be able to walk through this tomato arch and pick and eat tomatoes as much as you want. Now remember, this one is for a pizza garden, so these little not early bird, the golden nuggets, they're going to be great sliced up and on a pizza next to our onions, and we're going to put some basil in here as well. So have fun planting the tomatoes.